So I'm going to keep this a little bit on the short side because our Wi-Fi here absolutely sucks since we had the bit of the storm that thankfully didn't hit us dead on early in the week, but our Wi-Fi has been all but down, so to upload anything right now is painfully slow, so I'll keep it pretty quick. Hoping you're all keeping well. So I don't know if that's still a thing now, the black sheep of the family. I don't know, was that an Irish thing, or I think it may have come from England, or if it's even a thing now, I'm not sure. But certainly as a kid growing up and living in Ireland, it was a very common expression to be the black sheep of the family. And I'm the youngest of three siblings, and I wear it as a badge of honor. From a very young age I have been outcast as the black sheep of our family, and I've been so very okay with that. I did from a young age, I questioned things, I did things differently. I knew I wasn't going to end up in a 9-to-5 office job. I just knew that wasn't for me. I remember I was just thinking back from a very early age. I guess as kids, most of us or all of us had posters on a wall, right? Maybe it was a favorite band or something. And for some reason, and I don't even know where it came from, the poster right over my headboard of my bed was this baby with a pink mohawk and a nappy, and was sitting on top of a Harley Davidson, and the caption was "Born to be Wild." I'm like, that's me. So I don't know where I got that poster, but it certainly connected with me at a very young age. And yeah, I just remember my young years with so much fun. I laughed so much at comedians, Freddie Starr, Billy Connolly, Norman Wisdom, Cannonball. I would literally cry laughing at these people at age 8, 9, 10. I just found them so funny, and still do. I still get a kick out of YouTube in them, and they make my belly hurt from laughing. I laugh that hard at them. So, but I think the biggest example I use, and there are quite a few, of why I was given the badge of honor as being the black sheep in the family at about age 13, along with two other friends, unbeknownst to anybody, we had bought a horse between the three of us, right? Who buys a horse at 13 years of age? And we had found it through, there's a community in Ireland and in other places called a travelling community, gypsies. And we had gotten to know these gypsies, and they offered to sell us one of their horses. And we're like, okay. And this horse was I remember it cost £30. We used pounds back then. And between the three of us, I don't know how we managed it, but between the three of us, we come up with the £30. We bought this horse and we kept it in a field for about 3 weeks, and we'd hide it in this field among the trees, and we were in each of our homes, we were snagging carrots and vegetables and sugar cubes, whatever we could get. And we go around after school and we go and feed this horse, and then we'd jockey the horse, we'd ride the horse up and down this field like mad things. And this was going on for about 3 weeks. And one day I was at home and I was upstairs. I may have been doing homework. I don't want to say hand on my heart that I was, but I was upstairs anyway. And the doorbell rang, and I knew Mum was downstairs, so Mum was going to answer the doorbell. And a few seconds later I hear Mum screaming, and I'm like, Jesus, I'm 13. I booted down like 2 steps at a time, didn't know, just sprung into action, ran down the stairs, and when I got to the end of the stairs, I see one of my buddies. All I see is the head of the horse facing nearly in the doorway, and one of my buddies sitting on the horse saying, "Are you coming out to play?" And I'm like, oh gee, are you kidding me? So poor Mum got an awful fright, and goes without saying that we didn't have the horse for very much longer. We ended up being out of pocket by £30 and gave the horse back to the travelling community. But for 3 weeks I was the third ownership of a horse at 13 years of age. Yes. That is why I am, was and still am, the black sheep of our family. I wouldn't have it any other way. Headed into the weekend, I hope you have some lovely plans and that you have a lovely weekend ahead. And as always, please go gentle on yourselves. Thanks.